What we're going to do right now is we're going to go back and back to the studio. We're going to actually, it's an interview, Shortfest week this week over at Wheeler Opera House, and Mike Monroney has a director of one of these world-renowned Shortfest directors. Watch this.
Thanks, David. Indeed, we're joined by a very special guest here in our TV 16 studios, Michael Pfaendtner, who has directed a film that's in the program. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming. And where are you from?
I'm from the Detroit area.
Okay.
And I've lived there all my life.
Uh-huh.
And this is my first trip out to Aspen. I'm really enjoying myself.
It's kind of a cool town,
yeah,
isn't it?
And the festival, I can't say enough good things about the festival.
Good. Unfortunately, I don't get to see many of the films because I have another job at night, but
okay.
I'm going to some of the events in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And a friend of mine, Steve Garfinkel, is involved with Kodak and is here
okay.
for the festival as well. Anyway, the name of your film, Texas Hospitality.
Yes.
And the subject matter, Final Meal Requests.
Exactly.
Dark, kind of a little bit of a dark subject. Tell us about the film.
It is kind of dark. The film, basically, I had become aware of a website for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. Mm-hmm. And up until last December, they had included with their list of prisoner information was a list of final meal requests. And it just made for really fascinating reading. And it really kind of gave you a glimpse into the human side of these people. Mm-hmm. So what I did, I finally thought about it, and I thought, you know, I think there's a little story that can be told here. Uh-huh. So what I did is I picked 10 people, and I chose them for the amount of food that they ordered, or for a crime that was particularly brutal, and I also wanted to make sure to get a diverse group of people. Mm-hmm. So I picked these 10, and essentially all my film is mugshots combined with type on a screen, and it's just set to kind of a twangy Texas swing music score.
About like our Channel 16 theme song, probably.
And how the film is structured is one by one, the person's mugshot fades out along with their name and their execution date. Mm-hmm. And then a beat later comes a description of their crime that they were convicted of. Then that fades off, and then the screen starts filling randomly with the different things that they ordered.
Interesting.
And it really just, I'm personally very opposed to capital punishment.
Okay.
And what I wanted to do is show, the film doesn't really take a stand either way until the end. Mm-hmm. But I wanted to show, you know, first you're aware of this person and you know that they've already been killed. And then you see some of the horrible crimes that they committed. And then you get a glimpse into, you know, like this last little speck or shred of humanity that they had left as they, you know, the things that they chose. And some of them were pretty revealing. The one in particular that struck me was a young man who said initially he declined his final meal, and then at the last minute he decided to eat a hamburger at his mother's request. And that just...
His mother's request?
Yes.
Well,
it's
okay.
like, you know, it's like, oh, eat something, you know, it's your last chance. And it just...
You're too thin, really, booby, eat something, oh my goodness.
It just really drove home the point to me that, you know, people don't think there's another family involved in this too. Mm-hmm. So
well, and yeah, I mean that's often the victim's family that is there during the execution. You've got a website. Let's get this out there so people can go find out more about the film. TexasHospitalityMovie.com. Makes sense, Michael Pfaendtner. Now, what program is your film part of?
It's program 8. It's showing at the Wheeler Opera House tonight at 9 o'clock.
Okay, great.
And
are you going to the Director's Masterworks at 1 o'clock today?
Yeah,
I was there last year when Paul Mazursky moderated. It's a great thing, folks. I really recommend this. Wheeler Opera House today at 1 o'clock, Director's Masterworks. This year it's moderated by Frank Pearson. Okay. Michael, thank you so much for coming. Your film sounds fascinating. Best of luck to you. We need to go back to the top of the mountain with David Bach.